Hey, good morning and God bless you, saints, in the name of Jesus. Coming at you live in association with Royal Family International and Inside Out School of Training and Equipping. I just wanted to come on here and read to you a little bit of the Gospel of John. I was looking at it this morning, and as I was reading it, I just heard the desperation in this man. Just to build a little context in where we're going to start, in the chapter before this, we find out that the chapter before this, we find out that Jesus goes back to Cana, where he did the miracle of turning water into wine. And a man meets him there and tells him how I think it was his daughter, was sick and dying, and he basically tells the man, to go your way, because your child is healed. Let me double check that, make sure is it a daughter or is it a man? Either case, read it yourself. You guys will be blessed by it. And he goes and he's traveling back. Hey, good morning, Angie. He's traveling back to his hometown, this nobleman, and it was his son who was sick. And he meets one of the servants on the way, and the servant tells the nobleman, "Hey, your son is doing better, is doing well."
No, you play with
and
the train.
so
I play with the octopi.
so what happens is the nobleman asks the servant, when did it happen, and comes to find out it happened exactly about the hour that Jesus told him, "Hey, go your way, your son's going to be healed." So Jesus goes into Jerusalem. It's funny because here's Jesus in Cana. I'm not very familiar with Cana, but it's not Jerusalem, I'll say that. And he ends up going to Jerusalem for the feast, and he goes to this place called Bethesda. It's the Pool of Bethesda by the sheep market. And in this area, it's full of people who are lame and hurting and destitute and in need of a miracle. And Jesus goes in and he sees a man there laying there, because he's been sick and hurt for 38 years, and that's what we're going to read. After this, John chapter 5, if you want to read along, you can. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. And they believed that the moving of the water, or troubling of the water, was that the angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. So whoever was the first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatever disease he had. Now keep this in mind. Here he is. Jesus, just to set the scene, Jesus is